Hello everyone, my name is Aleksandar Mikic. I am working as a local tour guide in Serbia. So I'm here now with a lovely team, tourists and workers from India. And we are now, what you can hear now is the sound of water, close to waterfall Lisine. Just one of the sites I really recommend you to visit while you're in Serbia. So Serbia is a small European country. Maybe you heard about Yugoslavia, your parents or grandparents definitely heard. So once we were one huge, very well-known set of one huge Yugoslavia, and Serbia is the biggest one. So capital is Belgrade. It used to be a capital of Yugoslavia during the period where India and Yugoslavia were much closer. Our former president Tito and Prime Minister of India Jawaharlal Nehru, together with President of Egypt Abdel Nasser, formed one movement called Non-Allied Countries Movement. So those leaders of those countries decide, okay, we are not with the Eastern Bloc, we are not part of the West, so we'll choose our own way. And suddenly 100 countries were members of that movement, including Sri Lanka, Indonesia, Cuba, etc. Almost all countries from so-called third world. So after brutal civil wars during the 90s, finally Serbia got independence, and after changing name from Yugoslavia and then Serbia and Montenegro, we are just now Serbia since 2006. So now today we are in the eastern part of Serbia, which includes some caves, monasteries. So this is a combination of natural and religious sites, but I can tell you that we can offer much more things, like biggest river gorge in entire Europe, many other archaeological sites. For example, one amazing fact: Serbia is the second country in the world with the number of Roman emperors born in some country. So after Italy, we are second. 17 Roman emperors were born in Serbia. That's why we have all around very old archaeological sites from Roman period. And just for example, Viminacium, Sirmium, etc. On the north, we have lovely city called Novi Sad, second biggest city in our country. A lot of family wineries around. Then Holy Mountain, a lot of monasteries. Serbia is a country of monasteries from 12, 13 up to 16th, 17th century, rich of history. Everybody wanted to get Serbia for themselves. Byzants, Bulgarians, Latins, Austrians, Turks, Nazi Germans, etc. Even before 22 years we suffered because NATO bombed Yugoslavia. They tried to destroy us, but we are still here. We are fighting for our freedom, and we are welcoming guests from all around the world, especially for you Indian guys, because you don't need visa to come here. On arrival, we will just show your passport. Okay, because of this COVID situation, maybe there are some changes, but anyway, you are really hardly welcome here. We will show you a hotel where Rabindranath Tagore stayed. We have Nehru Street, Gandhi Street. So yes, couple of Indian restaurants. Don't expect some really nice Indian food here, except you prepare in your apartment. But yes, I'm joking. There are some few like Diwali, Spice, etc. I don't want to promote them because they didn't give me any money for this. Okay, so welcome to Serbia, and that would be
famous places in visit.
Serbia is one of the oldest countries in this region, and that symbol of our country, you'll find it on the flag as well, in the coat of arms, is double-head eagle. That comes from Byzantine Empire, and many other European countries has that eagle on their flag, like Albania, like Russia, Austria, we as well. So Serbia is also one of the countries through which Danube flows. So among 11 European countries, Belgrade is, and Serbia is one of them. Belgrade is capital, and there is a huge and very important confluence of two rivers on which Belgrade lies, Sava and Danube. That means that Belgrade and Serbia are connected with many other European countries by river, like Germany, Switzerland, Austria, Slovakia, etc. So there's a lot of actually natural sites like lakes, rivers, like Tisa, Tamish, etc. On the north, you will find flat terrain, very fertile land where we are growing crops of corn, wheat, sugar beet. And on the south, terrain is changing. We have a lot of mountains, hills, even ski resorts, a lot of hiking tracks, and amazing nature. Look around. I mean, you'll find almost everything. We just visited cave, so one of the beautiest caves in this part of Europe as well. Waterfalls, etc. So combination of natural, religious, cultural sites, and all that package is kind of Serbia. Okay?
For visiting Serbia, which month is good for tourists?
For visiting Serbia, best months
Spring
are
or summer or
April, May, June, July. Avoid. Okay, if you like snow, if you like ice, if you like cold weather, then come from November to February. It can be freezing, like 0 temperatures, -5, 10, half a meter of snow, but it can be also plus 10 degrees, something like that. So all those green stuff will vanish in a few months. From November until February, weather can be very cold. Now people around are preparing for winter. They're bringing wood from the forest, and the best season for coming here is from, let's say, April to June, July, and again September, October, November. So then weather is changing. So here summer starts at June and September, then autumn from September to 22nd of December, sorry. Then from 22nd December to 21st of March, we have 21st of March spring start until 21st of June. So we have 4 seasons. Avoid, if you don't like cold weather, from November till March. The rest of the year is very good.
what is famous food in Serbia for?
We are,
food
we are
and
we are meat eaters. We eat a lot of meat. For example, on our weddings, we are usually eating mixed barbecue meat. That means chicken, sausages,
Serbian food.
meatballs. Yes, that's typical Serbian food. We eat a lot of. You'll find here a lot of very fresh vegetable salads.
what is the traditional wear for the
Tradition,
men and women?
we have a lot of stuff from Turkish cuisine, like sarma, that's cabbage, sour cabbage leaves, and then there is a meat and rice wrapped in it.
Just a second.
And okay,
Just a second.
sorry.
Festivals.
In
So
Serbia,
festivals in Serbia, there is one amazing, very popular festival among young people all around the world. That's Exit Festival. It's organized every July in Novi Sad. Then in August there is a trumpet festival in the south of Serbia in a place called Guča. That's a very popular, amazing festival. Then there is a Love Fest, for example, DJs and band. Talking about typical old-fashioned Serbia clothes. Yes, you can find them in some markets, but generally people are dressing just like you guys. We have all those new fancy chains of fashion store, but in certain parts of Serbia you'll see some peasants are still wearing some traditional clothes like shajkača, typical green hat. Then they are also wearing called opanci, etc. Yes, I'm working as a local guide in Serbia, but I used to work before pandemic started as a tour leader for Serbian groups around the world, even in India. So there is also one personal information I want to share with those who are watching this video, that I spent my honeymoon in India, in Agra, Jaipur, Delhi. Later on I guided one group in also those 3 cities, but Pushkar, Goa, Mumbai, etc. So if you want to find me, my number is +381 6417 47 200. I suppose it will be written on the description of this video, so you're all welcome. Contact me on WhatsApp if you like, and I will show you this beauty.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.